Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I am playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now we have made our way back to Tatooine. We're about to take a look around. So I'm going to have Bastila accompany me, and we could try out Juhani, but I feel like having a ranged person might not be a bad idea as well. Canderous might be pretty cool. We haven't had Karth in a while, he does need to level up, so we'll take Karth, although the droid can do all sorts of cool stuff. We'll go with Karth for now, though. Just for the initial look around.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve. After some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
So, Anchorhead is my absolute favourite place. Well, I say it's my favourite. When I played Star Wars Galaxies, Anchorhead was this little village outpost on top of a hill, and it was nice. It was the right size. There was a cantina there, you know. We'd hang in there until the Imperial, because I was a rebel at the time, you know, until the Imperials would come and attack over the hill from Bestine. Then we'd go and meet them head on and start battling it out, and then we'd go and heal up back in the canteen afterwards, you know. Good times, good times. Anyway, I've got to try this Force Persuade.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
So Mind Trick is already, like, you know, saving me money. That's good. I need some work.
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track.
Swoop racing.
That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Okay, give me some background. Who runs this place?
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
What is Zerka Corporation doing here?
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it. I can tell you more, I guess. It's not a big secret or anything. Just not good for business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempted sabotage by a rival company.
Oh. So Zerka Corporation set up shop on a barren planet.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
Peculiar? What do you mean?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
Fair enough. I'll leave him be.
I will answer as best I can. What will you need while on Tatooine? As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Thank you, my good sir. I do like the mind trick. Too much fun. Alright, let's level up Carth. His skills, drop some points into... He's kind of useless all the way around, to be honest. Probably not the best person I want with me, but he'll have to do. He will have to do. Attributes increases dexterity. His skills increases demolitions for a change. Feats, let's go ahead and get Master 2 weapon fighting. And let's go ahead and max out rapid shots. Jesus. Okay, let's try it again. I think I should have taken the droid. The droid seems way better, more useful. But now he'll do.
What?
Let's go. I don't want to get too bogged down here, so which way is out? Shipments? Excellent, thank you. Wait. Dude, you suck at your job. So something's on our ship, but we'll check it out after. Let's exit to Anchorhead and have a look around. Let's go. Anchorhead. Oh, smell that sandy air. I guess the first thing we should do is find the Cantina. What's up, Bastila?
How can I help? I do? How did you know?
Gotta go with that one, number one.
A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
I'm in there. Alright.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you want, dude? You just wave at Bastila, stop hitting on her. Did he just flip Carth off? I don't know, that could be his like index finger. It looks like a rude gesture. This dude. Bye. Wait, he's still there, just trying to get in on this, on the shot, on the video.
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
Why are you getting upset?
I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
As per all BioWare RPGs.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Okay, got some good information there. Which way are we going? Look, matey, what did you want? Uh-huh. Okay. Indeed. Swoop registration. Okay, so... Oh!
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Wrong neighborhood? Goddamn. Alright, Bastila. It's on.
Ready?
Oh, it's a Jedi fight. Force status working perfectly. Oh, beautiful teamwork. Beautiful. Bastila's hurt though.
What? Yes?
That went well. Lightsaber, short lightsaber. Dark Jedi Knight robes. Oh wow. Looking fancy, I like that. Did I get anything else? Okay. Well, we just got attacked by Dark Jedi. I'm just saying that happened. So I'm actually looking for something. Oh, no, Carve, go away. You're not Bastila, I don't want to know.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How
Damn
did
it.
those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Endar Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
I like these sarcastic options. It's amazing.
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carve. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Indeed, indeed. Droid shop. We found our destination. Why are we here, you may be asking? Well, let me tell you. For those that aren't acquainted to the Old Republic era, to Knights of the Old Republic series, there is a droid that happens to be the best droid. You can forget R2-D2, you can forget C-3PO, you can forget BBY. This is HK-47. Maybe one of the best characters in Star Wars, period.
Greeting. Hello to you, prospective purchaser. I am referred to as HK-47, a fully functional Science-Tech Corporation droid skilled in both combat and protocol functions. Query. Would you be so kind as to purchase this model from Yukalaka? It would serve my purposes to be removed from his ownership.
Sell yourself, why would I need you?
Disclosure. I am a versatile protocol and combat droid, fluent in verbal and cultural translation. Should your needs prove more practical, I am also skilled in highly personal combat.
Personal combat. Actually, he could translate for that little girl, maybe.
Extrapolation. Intuitive language comprehension? That would be the result of recognition and training of force sensitivity. Your kind have little use of translation droids. Of course, your kind also encounters danger on a far more frequent basis than the average citizen. You would do well to have me work for you then, before someone else makes use of my more exotic functions.
Why would you be better than an armored battle droid?
Disclosure. Finesse. Battle droids hold battlefields. I'm capable of eliminating a very specific type of target.
You're beginning to sound like an assassin.
Retraction. Droids built for such a function face strict regulation and often have unique difficulties with previous owners.
A droid like this doesn't usually have former owners that survived. Will be my guess.
Objection. My former owners are indeed alive. Or at least I believe so, not having access to my memory. I therefore make no claim to that designation, prospective buyer. I am a law-abiding droid. Yes, indeed. Law-abiding. That's me.
You don't sound very convincing.
Request. Please do not speak so loudly, prospective buyer. Do you truly wish my price to be doubled?
Okay. I'll see about purchasing you.
Statement. The fool Ithorian has decided I am to be an expensive purchase. He does this out of greed, and not out of knowledge of my true capabilities. Advisement. I have observed him. He is a coward, and will be responsive to aggressive bargaining. Statement. I wish only to be purchased, and away from ill treatment at the hands of this poorly skilled mechanic. I have no desire to be subtle. Qualification. Oh, of course I shall be quite pleasant to you, should you purchase me, please.
Okay, we gotta buy HK-47. Let's see, how can we do this? Okay. What do you have available in your shop? Okay. Let me ask you about the HK-47 droid. You don't seem to know very much about it.
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it?
Why haven't you wiped its memory? I'm interested, let's talk the price. 5,000! Steady on, mate. I can't pay that. That was quick, desperate to sell. Okay, I still can't pay that, I'm not interested. What does the designation HK-47 mean?
And was this a droid of his own, or something stored in that warehouse?
Okay. Oh, Force Persuade.
The Force is not a thing to be trifled with. Continue to use it frivolously and you may find yourself straying down the dark path.
Yes, it worked. Drop the price, Rossi. I'm not going to be like that. I'll pay 3,000 credits. Okay. And just like that, we have HK-47. To be continued.